team came out fast. They did a lot of good things in that game. Is it more goaltender, more maybe you missed some opportunities? How did you analyze and look at that one?
I mean, we missed opportunities to win a game. We generated enough to win. So, yeah, it's simple.
Don, what can you say sort of about the Jake Ottinger tonight and his game that he had? We know why he's their all-star ultimately after this one. What did you think of the way he played?
Yeah, just more what I just said. We had enough chances. He was there. He obviously rose and made numerous point-blank saves, and we generated other point-blank opportunities we might have missed a net on, but we generated enough, there's no question, enough to score more than we did.
How do you extract the good out of this game? Because, I mean, you guys could have easily won this game. And, I mean, guys are frustrated, but they know they were doing the right things.
There's not – I don't see good and I don't feel good in the game necessarily. It's we've said it with the injuries to Quinn and to Samuelson. We're in a better place right now to handle that. We're playing better hockey and more the way we need to play. Period. So when I look at that, we played hard. We played the right way. The result wasn't the right. No one's happy about that. No one wants to hear about that. I don't want to hear about that. He didn't get the win, but we're playing the game with the pace we need to play at. And this very frustrating.
What's the key to stressing that fact to the group that you guys are doing the right things so they stick to that process rather than letting frustration,
Yeah, I mean, we've had lots of frustration this year, and I think about frustration through other games. It's completely different. We weren't in the place we're at now as far as we have much greater conviction, much greater confidence. I don't worry about our guys being frustrated right now. I think pissed off is probably a much more appropriate term than frustrated.
Obviously trying to take Tage away, but he got open on the power play. Was it quick puck movement?
Better movement all around, but better attitude, better confidence, better. The puck movement, there's a foundation under that of better compete. Again, different attitude, more determined attitude, and that's made them move puck sharper, quicker, better, and move around better. A very good penalty kill, obviously a very, very good hockey team, and they did lots of good things there, but again, the result wasn't what anybody wanted.
Rasmus was at his best tonight. He said he was out there, not thinking. Just what did you see from him that made him so, effective?
He had numerous chances. Like I said, I don't know how many chances he ended up having, but he was himself, competitive as ever, and I think the group is helped. Collectively, guys are competing better.
How did you think the penalty kill responded to being put in two pretty tough situations there in the third, 2 5-on-3?
Yeah, ridiculously tough situations. I mean, and you guys, you have the video and the replays, and some of the calls are just interesting to say the least. But yeah, it's a tough situation. You kill 4 penalties, and twice you're down 5-on-3. I mean, that doesn't happen often in the NHL. So strange.
How difficult is this going to be to have 3 days to chew on this one before the next game?
You move on to the next game. This is difficult tonight, but tomorrow at practice, boy, we've got things that I'm sure these guys will dial into, and you got to get ready for the next one. And yeah, it stings, but again, stay in the moment. We got to get ready for that next one. The next 2 points in front of us are the only thing we can have control of and control over to some degree, and we've got to focus on that.
Ensign got some time on the early PK. Obviously, things for him to work on. But what did you think about?
He'll get time on the PK. He didn't later. He did later, but not as much. But he'll get plenty of time there in the absence of Jack Quinn.
What'd you like about the way that Dylan just really attacked the game throughout the night?
He was good. I mean, we've mentioned it, the penalty kill. Month and a half, 2 months ago, he from night and day difference from then to now, and his 5-on-play has followed suit as well. He's finally, I shouldn't say finally, he's not looked like himself. He's looked like a better version of himself at any point in his career, really. Just in the last month, I think so. All the the different things in life that presented him from the start of the year. He's a different, more mature hockey player right now, and it's a good time for us to have that happening.
Is Eric Johnson okay after blocking a shot?
I'll find out now. I assume he is, but I'll find out more now. I didn't. Won't go to the medical room here until after we finish this.
Can you speak to the maturation process of Luukkonen? He's going up against one of the best goalies in the National Hockey League, and then the multiple power play opportunities with some of the best players he's going up against in the NHL with Robertson and Pavelski and Hintz. Those are some of the most lethal players, and then he stood his ground there.
Yeah, he's been amazing. Really, the trajectory, the progression for him has been something significant, and I think, no coincidence. We had great mentorship the last couple of years with Craig Anderson, but once we had Devin Levi here, and you could see that competition, that youthful. It's something that's pushed both of those guys, Devin, to be better. And obviously now Upi's looking at somebody that's a pretty darn good goaltender, and that's really helped push, I think, Upi to see himself as a more veteran guy, a guy with more experience, and he has been able to seize that because of the work he's put in prior. So it's nice to see him, and he was great in the third period when he had to be. He was to keep it close enough. To give us more chance and more chances down the stretch to get into that game. He was good.